I finally pulled the trigger. So, I've been trying to save up as many Battlefield memories as possible in order to get the Mecha Freezer and King Cold once they release on the global side in the next Battlefield releasing. I did some doobly-doos and calculations in order to figure out if I could spend another 150,000 memories to 100% Metal Cooler. And I did, in fact, purchase my last dupe in order to 100% my next free-to-play LR, the LR Metal Cooler Army. Every single Battlefield I've been able to purchase an additional copy, and I've finally been able to 100% it. You know, a lot of you guys already have them 100%ed. I'm just the slow one because I can't complete the whole Battlefield stages, so it took some time, and this is actually the first Battlefield LR on my global side that is 100%. On my JP, I have the LR Ginyu Force 100%ed. So I guess we go through the card as we usually do with these showcases. For those that do not know the card, 21,950 HP, 17,030 attack, and 11,538 defense. 5,000 to all stats. Extreme class leader skill for 3 key and 70% stat boost with colossal damage to the enemy, greatly lowers defense. And then for the 18 key, it's mega colossal damage with extreme class allies attack plus 30% for 1 turn. So that's really nice. Definitely trying to aim for that 30% so that even the 12 key additional super attacks that we do will do extra damage. For the passive skill, we have a HP base passive skill, raises attack and defense up to 90%. The more HP remaining, the greater the stat boost, so you want to keep in the high HP range, which is the biggest problem for free-to-play, just because free-to-play teams get to 50% HP a lot more easier compared to pay-to-play teams. But he does get high chance to launch additional attacks, up to 2, with each additional attack having a chance to become a super attack. So with that, I gave him max criticals, 6 additionals, and 5 dodge. And then with the link skills, we have Auto Regen, Shocking Speed, Nightmare, Strongest Clan in Space, Big Bad Bosses, Fear and Faith, and Legendary Power. With 5 categories: Res Warriors, Movie Bosses, Wicked Bloodlines, Joined Forces, and Artificial Life Forms. And we're going to be running him under the Wicked Bloodline category for the Friend Leader for 170% stat boost. And then we have Artificial Life Forms, 100% leader as the first form cell with a bunch of supports. So we should be seeing some good damage and some good defending. We're going to do Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's event, just because I haven't done it for quite some time. And most of the tech super events usually have a countdown, which I don't really want to worry about in this. So I thought this would be the best. So let's go, and we'll grab the key, because we could get it for Metal Cooler. It would be nice for sure. 1? No ones. And for the rotations, I am going to go with the STR Metal Cooler with the Metal Cooler Army. Just because the STR Metal Cooler, once he super attacks, raises allies' attack. So that's going to be really nice. And of course, he's a support. Unfortunately, they don't have any good attack links activated, which is why the floater spot is going to handle that. The best rotation would be STR Metal Cooler, and then the Int Metal Cooler, then finally the Tech Cell, the perfect Tech Cell, because he has Big Bad Bosses and Nightmare, which is pretty much the only 2 percentage links that we need. So let's set up the rotations how we want it to. And of course, if we can get the Dokkan mode as well and preserve enough HP so that we get the full 90% stat boost, that would be splendid. I don't know why splendid came out of my mouth. Yeah, so we're going to get the rotation sorted. Luckily, we aren't versing tech until the later stages. Of course, we're going to take a super attack. 61,000. That's all good. Let's just keep going. So we got 80% HP. With that, we'll keep arms here. We have 171,000 attacks at 100,000 defense. That's actually pretty solid. If we could keep those stats going, for sure, Metal Cooler is S tier, for sure. Like, because we go such low HP majority of the time when I use him, he just drops below A tier. That's a lot of people's concern when I do my tier list, why I put him in A tier. It's just because his consistency lowers dramatically. And hopefully I can showcase that to you during this video. But there's some reference points in terms of his defense stat. His attack stat, 268,000. When we get the 18 key super, which we are, 1.7 million attack stat. His output damage, don't get me wrong, is amazing. Like 1.8 mil, and he still had a potential of 3 additional attacks, which could all be super attacks as well. So let's go like this, and we'll go for the heals. Don't need to get the 18 key super, I don't think. And we'll finally have our rotation set. Big Bad Bosses is like a... I don't know how much we lose in terms of attack and defense when we are at the 80% mark. But hopefully the Big Bad Bosses is a positive in terms of the attack and defense stat, because that would be useless. Because when we lose HP, we lose our attack and defense, and if that's more than 25%, then that's a big rip. Okay, so we have our rotations here. Now, we are taking type disadvantage hit. Hopefully that's going to be okay for us. We're going to do it anyway. Maybe we can activate Big Bad Bosses. Defense stat 104,000. So that's around the max defensive stat that we can get, 104,000. I don't think we can get higher than that. The attack stat is growing now. We have double support in here. I don't think we had double support last time because we had AGL Metacooler. We're raising the attack as well. So now we're 368, 2 million attack stat. With type neutral, let's see how much damage we can do here. 1.3 million damage, and normal attack is 448,000 for a critical, which is around, well, we almost did 2 mil damage right there. So far, so good. Alright, I think this is a perfect time to start, you know, taking some real big damage here. But not too much, just to see how much our defense stat decreases when we get Metacooler around. Let's just hope this Gogeta can actually do some damage towards us. Yeah, so normal attacks aren't going to be a problem, and he didn't super attack, so my plan is pretty much useless right now. And if we stun here, then it becomes even more useless. Maybe I should have tanked with the AGL Metacooler, but oh well. Alright, we're not going to super attack with the Metacooler here. We do not have Big Bad Bosses, however, so that's a big shame. Our defense dropped to 99,000, not a big deal. We only lost like, what, 5% HP? And we just healed it all back anyway with all those purple orbs we collected. Dokkan mode is coming around soon. I need to lose some HP. I really want to show you guys how much difference the defense stat when we hit around. I did say at the start of the video, like, oh, losing HP to 50% is so easy. It is easy, but no, this event is just weak. You know, old and weak. 2.1 million critical damage. Gee. Alright, final phase right here. Let's try not to do too much damage and a little bit of heal back. Need to drop these purples so we get the 18 key super. Alright, please super attack us. No super attack, but we still got an AGL unit at the end. There's the super. Thank you. Let's see how much damage it is. If this does little damage, I'd be quite mad. Come on, like 100,000 would be nice. Yeah, cool. That's good. So we're about half HP now. That one super attack got us to half HP. It's crazy. It's crazy how much 100,000 can deal to us. And we also activate Big Bad Bosses now. It's definitely not going to be a positive when we're only at 50% HP. Let's go like that. And of course, we're healing. Now it's 86,000 defense. It's a decent drop. I actually don't know. If we do this, we ruin Metamorphosis. Okay, so the defense stat doesn't change after the turn has been settled. So Metamorphosis didn't actually, I think, affect it, if I'm correct. So if Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta survives this next turn, we should be able to get the Dokkan mode with Metacooler and see how much he can do. But knowing our Metacooler, we should be doing a lot of damage here. 1.8 million. I believe Gogeta has about 4 million HP, so we'll see. Okay. Oh my. A normal attack is just insane. But I think we have enough HP to do a Dokkan mode. Alright, another super attack. That's cool. Now, I do want to get the full HP stats for our Metacooler. So I am going to heal with an Android 8 just to keep as much HP as we can. And our goal is to not super attack whatsoever, but also trying to get a possibility of an 18 key super. So it is challenging, actually. I hope those two purples is enough. We do have STR Cooler, which can grab an orb if we need it to. Let's just hope the cell doesn't do Oh. I don't know. Depending on if this is a crit or not. Okay, good, good, good. So the biggest thing is if the Metacooler takes a super, right? If Metacooler takes a super, we activate Big Bad Bosses. Our defense stat and our attack stat is 150,000. What changed? Oh, Android 8. I already forgot. So, if we can take a big super here, which we could possibly, we still get the 18 key super here. We still get the Dokkan mode. We could possibly activate Big Bad Bosses and get the full attack and defense stat. We'll see. Come on, super attack me. Come on, come on, come on. No, okay, so no Big Bad Bosses. We're just gonna go full on just raw damage. And with supports, I don't even think we have Nightmare activated. Because the Arms doesn't have Nightmare. I don't think the Metacooler has Nightmare. So we're not activating really any good attack links except key links. 1.7 mil attack stat, 18 key super. Let's see how much damage. Hopefully for a crit here. 3 mil damage. Come on, come on. Yeah! 3.4 million critical damage. And that is going to wrap up the Ella Metacooler showcase. Now, if you watched my tier list video for 2019, I'm going to leave in the poll in the top right. Do you think I was correct A tier? Or do you think he should be an S tier? In the poll in the top right, put your votes in. Make sure you follow me on all my social medias, Twitter, my second channel. I will be streaming on twitch.tv/JPhanta at around 7 p.m. EST. I'm going to be finishing up Kakarot. If you're watching this at a later date, you can check out my second channel. And the whole playlist will be there. I'm going through all of Kakarot. And as well, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll see you in tomorrow's video as always. But anyway, hopefully you guys had a good day. Stay fizzy. Peace out.